live from the Edge here in Bensonville, the Carmel Catholic High School Broadcasting Club and IHSA TV are proud to present Carmel Hockey, where tonight the Corsairs meet the Wolfpack of St. Ignatius in a semifinal game in the Blackhawk Cup playoffs. Good evening, everybody. I'm Jack Connerkey. Great to have you back here this evening. Carmel won a pretty big game, one of their first playoff wins in the Blackhawk Cup in the last 3 years, losing in early rounds, as I previously mentioned in the last broadcast, but won big, and they won against Loyola Academy's Maroon team, a team and a school with a lot of pride in hockey. But Carmel has found their niche as well. They have a lot of pride in hockey, and they proved a lot of people wrong on Saturday when they defeat Loyola by a score of 3-2. It was a great game, great goaltending, great offense, and some unlikely heroes, such as Samson Niamotka, the sophomore, who got the game-winning goal, his first goal of the season. Congratulations to him for that big win. On the other side of the coin, though, they will face a pretty tough opponent in St. Ignatius. Ignatius faced Cary Grove here on this rink on Saturday and defeated Cary Grove by a score of, 12-2. What's stunning about that one is Cary Grove had their JV team on. Nonetheless, an offensive outpouring with that magnitude is something that the Corsairs have to take seriously. I spoke to Joe Pirelli before the game. Don't have his interview, but we will have a taped interview with him that we will put on the website at a later point. But I said to Joe, considering the fact that Cary Grove was just a JV team and the Corsairs, in fact, are, or rather that St. Ignatius is a varsity team, they scored 12 goals in a hockey game. It's hard to do that. And do you take them seriously? Joe Pirelli's response to me was simple. We take them seriously. 12 goals is a big accomplishment, and they're probably looking to continue that trend here tonight. As I look over to St. Ignatius on my left side, in goal tonight we'll probably see Connor White. He's a senior. They actually split the duties between goaltenders on Saturday. Connor White started the game, but Anthony Fuentes, the junior, came in at some point in the game. Both goaltenders combined for 19 saves, facing 21 shots on goal. So that's that for St. Ignatius. The Carmel side, however, in the playoffs, there have only been just a few scorers yet this season, and let's talk about them. Joe Pirelli with a goal and a point in the last game, as well as Samson Niamotka, as I said, a goal, the game-winning goal, and a point. Mikey Wysack got the only assist recorded of the game, which earns him a point as well. He also earned 4 penalty minutes. And not Nick Coutreau, but Mike Coutreau, the freshman, the younger brother of Nick, scored as well. He opened up scoring in the game as well. So 3 Corsairs and a plethora of Wolfpack players, including Dylan Gilbert, who had a goal and assist for 2 points. Andre Dragamore, 2 assists, 2 points, as well as Dan Klein, 1 goal, 2 assists, 3 points. Michael Fuentes, 2 goals, an assist, and 3 points. And Charlie Thompson, who had 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points on the game. I think one of interest was Keenan Casey, the junior forward. He had 2 goals, an assist, and 3 points. And what was significant about his goal in the third period was he scored while St. Ignatius was shorthanded. In fact, they were down 5 against 3, and they scored that goal. That was Keenan Casey. So to come in and score a shorthanded goal, not on a 5-on-4, but on a 5-on-3, that shows you some speed and some talent of the forwards at St. Ignatius. Again, from the Edge in Bensonville, it is a semifinal matchup, the white bracket or the white playoffs between the St. Ignatius Wolfpack and the Carmel Corsairs here on the Carmel Broadcasting Club on IHSA TV. Jack Connerkey with you. We will take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get ready for this game. Stay tuned. Hockey is next here on IHSA TV.
one match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
We welcome you back here to Bensenville, Illinois, the Edge. A nice place. And right off the face-off, the Corsairs and Grant Stredler make the first save of the game. Shot coming there from who I believe was Will York. Referees are here. The players are here. Both benches. A good fan base to the left and the right of me. Can't tell you where the fans on the right, whether they're Carmel or St. Ignatius, but we'll figure it out at a later point. Puck's back in the Corsairs' defensive end. Played up the left point there by Ryan Willock. Held in along the far corner by Daniel Klein now. Trying to center it there to Will York, and the Corsairs come back the other way. 14:28 in period one. No score as the puck goes down. Joe Pirelli picks the puck up at the far corner. Trying to throw it back behind the net. Pirelli holds onto it up the far boards. It was centered to York, who picked it up for St. Ignatius. Quickly turned over. Forced back behind the net at the end boards there. They battle for it. Coming out with it now is Donnie Flynn momentarily. They will regroup now with Michael Flynn. Mike Flynn, Donnie Flynn, lots of Flynns, and a big check there. Flynn down to the ground, a penalty coming up. Mike Wysack will go to the box when the Corsairs touch up. And so it'll be an early power play here in just a moment. And the whistle blows as Ian O'Connor touches up at center ice, tripping the call against Wysack. So an early penalty at 13:46, and it is a St. Ignatius power play. Ignatius into their defensive end, picked up there by John Brown. Brown throws it to center, looking for Dylan Gilbert. Gilbert over the line into the Wolfpack attacking zone, but the puck is cleared back down the length of the ice. We're very nearly down to the far corner there. Picked up at the left point, or the left corner by John Brown. And back out to center. Here come the Wolfpack, gaining the line in the attacking zone. Dylan Gilbert drives in. He tried to take a shot. From a weird angle, he did. Just at the end of the right circle. Held in at the right point now. The puck's held there by John Brown. A shot there. Loose puck. They hack away at it. Rebound. High slot. Blocked out in front, and the Corsairs clear it out. A few good opportunities for St. Ignatius early on. With a minute to go on the power play for the Wolfpack. Ian O'Connor at the near corner. And the Corsairs defensive end, they clear it out to center. 12:35 to go, period one. No score here at the Bensenville, at the Edge in Bensenville, I should say. Excuse me. Wolfpack gaining the line up the right circle. Bringing the puck in there was Will York. Had to spin around, lost it in the near corner, back behind the net. Forcing that puck is Ryan Willock. Held in left point. Back to Willock again. He takes it at the left circle. Skates in, a shot, and Grant Stredler makes the save. Stopping play at 12:09 in period one. 23 seconds left in the St. Ignatius power play. The faceoff will come to the right of Grant Stredler. Stredler's numbers in the playoffs so far. In a game, he's 1-0-0. 2 goals against. He faced 25 shots on Saturday, made 23 saves. A shot there. That puck went just over the line. And he has a goals against average of about 2.0, if you do the math properly, and a save percentage of .926. Played all 45 minutes of the game on Saturday for the Corsairs. On the other end of the ice, it is Connor White in net. And by the way, the power play for St. Ignatius, the time has expired. Back to full strength we go. At center ice, the puck is thrown back to the defensive end, picked up there by Jack Fisher. Thrown up to Will York again. Across the line for Danny Klein, or Dan Klein, my apologies. Apologies to the Kleins. John Brown from the left point there takes a shot. Grant Stredler makes another save. I don't see that they're keeping track of shots here, unfortunately, but we'll probably hear it at the end of the period. But so far, Grant Stredler has faced many shots. Faced off to the right of Stredler. Corsairs defensive end. Kutro won the draw initially. Icing will be waved off down the other end. Matt Morowick chasing it down to the near corner. Pinned into the boards there was one of the St. Ignatius Wolfpack players. That's a mouthful. Turned over again as the puck made it out to center. Puck's now up the near side of the ice. Kutro picks it up. He comes in at the left circle. Lost the puck. To the near corner it goes. And Ignatius will try to clear it out. A centering attempt there. Good opportunity for the Corsairs. Puck back out to center. Shenarowski will race back to get it at center ice. That's up the near boards now. Off the glass. Picked up by Mike Fuentes, who had it momentarily. Corsairs turn it back over the other way. Morowick trying to make a nice move, and he got the shot off. Wide left of White. Held in, though, back behind the net. Corsairs had it there for Mike Kutro. Right point. Kutro trying to get to it. Gets his stick caught up, and we're back the other way now with Mike Flynn, who lets the shot go from about 100 feet out. Save made by Grant Stredler. Big hit there. Mike Kutro comes back the other way for the Corsairs. And he'll let the puck go. The Corsairs will get a change in. And Connor White actually had to make a save. Centering attempt here. A shot wide. And the rebound was turned wide as well. Held in right side by Luke De La Cluse, excuse me. Now to the far corner. A centering attempt. Tried to poke it right through the goal mouth. Corsairs didn't have anybody there. Back out to center. Leading the rush is Keenan Casey. He takes a shot. The puck bounces just out of the crease into the near corner, excuse me. Two red jerseys there, not enough brown and gold. As the puck's now brought around the far corner. Turned over finally, rolling into an empty near corner in the Corsairs defensive end. And the puck finally cleared out. However, they're able to hold on to it. That is St. Ignatius. A shot there from the right point was taken by Ryan Bell, which went wide and left. Held in the near corner, or rather the far corner. And back out now. The Corsairs let that puck go. It'll be far enough for icing, which stops play at 8:52 in period one. No score here. Corsairs answered back with some shots on goal against Connor White. Both goaltenders have been solid so far. As the faceoff will come back down 200 feet to the right of Grant Stredler. Faceoffs won by Ignatius, but then quickly lost. Corsairs back out to center. Puck's retrieved by James Willock. Puck bounces out to Joe Pirelli. He's in, but the quick poke check there knocked the puck off his stick. Back the other way. Ignatius might have an opportunity, and that one's far enough for icing against Ignatius. Dylan Gilbert was racing for it, but good old hybrid icing that nobody had to touch. It went far enough. 8:32 now in period one, and the faceoff will come to the right of Connor White. Now, I mentioned in our pregame that there was a switch in goaltenders for Ignatius. As a shot comes there, that puck went just wide right, coming from Shenarowski at the point. Held in by Kutro now. Checked along the boards. Ryan Willock right there as well. That puck finally bounces out, and Ignatius will come back the other way. Puck bounced off the stick of Mike Flynn all the way down to the corner, far enough for icing once more. Continuing on, though, I mentioned the fact that they switched goaltenders. Connor White started the game. Anthony Fuentes, the junior, came in to replace White, and it wasn't because of a poor play or an injury. It was just solely because, well, Ignatius had a 12-2 final score. They scored 9 goals before the end of the two periods and eventually went on to win it, as I said, 12-2. So they could afford to switch goaltenders and give somebody who traditionally wouldn't see a lot of playing time the opportunity to go in the playoffs. Shot there is frozen and saved. Two good point-blank opportunities, and Mike Kutro threw it to Connor White. 7:57 to go, period one. Still no score. Look over at the Carmel bench, and 7 guys on the left are sitting down, and 5 on the right are, well, 4 on the right, I should say, are standing up, with the exception of the backup goaltender. It was Ian Davies. 7:52, the puck went into the Ignatius bench, and that stopped play again. Face off to the left of White. Joe Pirelli will go into the face-off dot. Dan Klein won it, though. And a shot there as it was turned over. Empty net opportunity denied. A brilliant chance there from Matt Morowick. Connor White went off to the near post to save that one. That's the save of the night so far. Turned over. Wysack coming in. Puck went off a body out in front. And now it's a 1-on-3 back the other way. Racing for it was Niamotka, I believe. Could be wrong about it. A shot comes from the top of the left circle. Ignatius really turned the tides there very quickly as they almost had a 3-on-1. However, chasing that puck down was Nick Harma, my apologies. Corsairs get it back. Defensive end. A cross-ice pass out to the center ice. Far enough for icing. Yes, it will. A lot of icing calls so far in this game. Haven't kept track of it, but maybe 4 or 5. With 7:03 to go in the first period. Again, Jack Connerkey here with you for the Carmel Catholic High School Broadcasting Club. Corsairs win the face-off. Back out to center, and here we come back the other way now. Looks to be Kutro coming in. It's Morowick, or rather Brada, my apologies, who took a shot, covered up by Connor White. Interesting as you watch that play develop there. It started from what was the far half boards, and Joey Brada picked it up and took the puck almost 160 feet all the way to the opposite end. Faceoff's won. De La Cluse holds it in the left point. That puck went off of a pad. Connor White got a piece of it. Ignatius will try and regroup defensive end. And tried for a pass, and that one will go far enough for icing as well. Icing call number 7 or something like that. 6:36, period 1. Referee's getting a lot of work, skating back and forth, racing the puck to the linesmen who are in charge of the face-offs. We have a crew of 3 here tonight, by the way, 2 linesmen and a referee. One more, you'd have an NHL or an AHL-style game. 2 referees, 2 linesmen. Joey Brada picks it up in the neutral zone. Almost takes out one of those linesmen, by the way. Will York trying to get it back. And the puck bounces back out to center. Corsairs regroup. Circle to circle, defensive end. And the puck's knocked off the Joey Brada's stick. Corsairs get it back. Nice move through the zone. Here comes Ian O'Connor, and he takes a shot. That one bounces up. Trying to glove it was Nick Kutro. Misplayed it, though. Puck was off his skate. Now it bounces out back towards the net. Held in near corner. Corsairs attacking it. De La Cluse keeps it in left point, up the near half boards now. Kutro racing back forward. He's checked into the boards. Puck squirts out. And held in right point again by Ian O'Connor. Corsairs holding the puck now. Here's a good opportunity. Mike Kutro to the net. Loose puck, but it's frozen by Connor White as he made the save. 5:36 to go, period 1. Still no score here in Bensonville. The Wolfpack of St. Ignatius and the Corsairs of Carmel. They should come out in a ship, the Corsairs, like a wooden ship. That would be cool. Corsairs are pirates after all. So they're used to the water. Mariners. Puck rolls down to the attacking end for St. Ignatius. They hold it up the corner with Dan Klein. He goes down. A shot from a weird angle, and it's turned wide. Back the other way we go now. Leading the rush for the Corsairs. And coming in, back behind the net, looked to be Joe Canar, who has 19 goals and 24 assists this season in the regular season. Beat some nice numbers in the playoffs. Matthew Gottfried, father is the head coach of St. Ignatius, and they dump it in. Dan Klein throws it to the near corner. Connor will pick it back up. Corsairs regroup. Vogel missed the pass, long pass, far enough for icing. Yes, it is. 4:38 now, period one. And the faceoff will come to the right of Grant Stredler. How about they put it on the left? Haven't done that yet. Have you signed up for Rockin' yet? It's go to carmelhs.org and look for the link for Rockin'. I believe that's April 13th. Register today for that wonderful event. And will that one go far enough for icing? No, it will not. Connor picks it up. The fans for Carmel disagree with it. Loose puck back behind the net. Now to the near corner we go. Spinning it around was Mike Fuentes. Corsairs try and clear it out. Joe Pirelli will pick it up and chip it forward. He'll now try and race for it, and he'll beat it. He will, a nice play there, what would have been icing, a centering attempt. A brilliant chance for the Corsairs. Turned over. Wysack holds it in and throws it down back behind the net. Joe Pirelli chipped it forward, what would have been an icing situation, and he avoided icing. That's some good play there from a big leader on this team. And a tough hockey player as well. Seen a lot of games where Joe Pirelli's really battled back in games and situations where I would have just said, I'm injured. I'm not playing the rest of the night. Wysack holds it in. Off of Pirelli, though. Now to the near corner. A centering attempt. A shot there. And the rebound is denied. Thrown down for icing. That's the case. Carmel with some great chances there, and Matt Morwick slams his stick down and to show a little bit of frustration. Carmel bringing it now with 3:15 to go in period one. Still no score. Jack Connergy with you at the edge in Bensonville for the Blackhawk Cup playoffs. Ignatius was one of the few teams that had to play they were the first team to play in these playoffs, rather. They played Niles Township, beat them 6-3 to get to this game against Cary Grove. Two tough opponents. Iced again. More icings than a cake. Grammatically, that's incorrect, but you get the point. 3:03. Face-offs won by the Corsairs. Shenarowski let a shot go there from the left point. Back behind the net with Mike Kutro. He'll take it to the far side around the right circle. Puck went off a skate and it's turned over. Bat the other way we go now. Ryan Willick picks it up and lost it at center. Kutro chips the puck along over the blue line, dumping it in. And his brother Mike Kutro's there as well, back behind the net. They battle for it. Puck squirts out now. And not knowing where it was Keenan Casey. That allowed the Corsairs to hold it in momentarily, though. But the Wolfpack finally get it back out. Back the other way with some speed into the attacking zone. A nice move there, but some good defense down in the slot. Corsairs come back the other way. Nick Kutro picks it up. Tried to throw it to the lead man on the rush there. It was Samson Nemotka. Or rather, Nick Harma again. My apologies. Keep misidentifying those two players for some reason. Numbers 20 and 21. They're close, but they don't look anything alike. A centering attempt there. Wow, that was a good shot, and the rebound was in the slot. Good stick by the Corsairs defense. Keeps the score at 0 for now. 1:50 to go in period one here at the edge. Puck squirts out to an empty end of ice back behind the net. Corsairs defensive end. That puck's down far enough for icing. Again, what is the, I guess it's infinite icing here tonight. Every other rush down the ice, somebody will ice the puck. Stopping play, as I said, 1:38 now. Face off to the left. They finally used the left face-off dot of Grant Stredler after an icing call. It's won by the Wolfpack. Dan Klein with a shot there, and the puck bounced off to the far corner. Off a skate there, Corsairs tried to play some soccer to get the puck along. Far enough for icing, yes it is. So the face-off will come to the right this time. of Grant Stredler, with now 1:23 in period one. We're going on almost 30 minutes to this first period of play. Corsairs come out with it now with some speed. Here comes Joe Pirelli. Pirelli in. He took a shot, but it hit some skates out in front. Good block there. Wolfpack come back the other way. 3 guys forward, 3 against 2. And they try and take it all the way to the net. Loose puck in front. Great saves by Grant Stredler. Doesn't know where it is. It bounces out, and it will be iced back the other way with 54 seconds remaining. A great opportunity there for the Wolfpack of St. Ignatius. Several opportunities. They hacked away at it, and some great defense by the Corsairs to avert catastrophe. 53.1 now remaining in this opening period of play. And the score is still 0. Face off to the left of Grant Stredler. Nick Kutro wins the draw. Shedorowski tries to throw it and hit the referee out in front. Held in right point there. Patrick Connolly was going to try and tip that puck. Back the other way. 40 seconds now at center. Loose puck. Turned over though in the neutral zone. Here comes St. Ignatius into their attacking end. Puck's lost at the point. Rather the right point. Kutro brings it back up off the boards. He brings the puck in down to the near corner where he's checked. Going down to the ground. 18 seconds to go in period one. And that puck is thrown back into the Corsairs attacking end with 8 seconds now. And looks like St. Ignatius is just going to burn time off the clock. They won't even try for another rush, just trying to play some keep away as time has expired. We've played 15 minutes here at the Edge in Bensenville. No score. Pretty solid game so far. We'll be back in a moment. Period 2 coming up next here. This is Carmel Hockey here on IHSA TV. Welcome back to the Edge in Bensenville, the quickest intermission ever. But it's normal. No score here in what was a fast-paced opening period. Corsairs will switch ends. Customary in ice hockey for those of you who are never watched the game before. Goaltenders switch ends. Back the other way we go now. Ignatius in. They took a shot, but it's turned wide. Held in left point. They went off sides. And the puck did go back behind the net, but before that could happen, they did ice the puck, or rather they did go off sides. But like I said, that puck got lodged behind the net there. A little moment of confusion. And Carmel's going to get a power play, too. That's what it was. A penalty was called. Corsairs on their power play. The penalty was called to Ryan Willock. 2 minutes for interference at 14:53 in this opening period. Or the second period, my apology. Corsairs in their attacking end. That puck will be cleared off the glass and down. A short-handed opportunity for Patrick Connolly is what he thought. He takes it down to the corner. A little bit of confidence here for St. Ignatius, who I guess likes to work short-handed, flirting with danger or death or what have you. Corsairs will regroup and come out. Joe Kennard leading the rush for the Corsairs. Up the right circle he goes. Back behind the net with skating room. Up to the left point. A drive. That puck denied. Rebound as well denied. And that puck will be cleared out to center. And now here comes an opportunity. Keenan Casey in shorthanded. Turned wide there by the Corsairs, who so far haven't done that well with this power play. They're first of the game. 32 seconds to go on that power play. Kutro takes the puck in. And what was a good centering attempt didn't work. The pass didn't work. Kutro now down to the near corner. Andre Dragomore trying to get in for it. As well as Keenan Casey, a centering attempt. Here comes an opportunity from the left point. That puck went wide right. 8 seconds to go on the Carmel power play. Shenarowski now off to Kutro. Kutro lost the puck. Held by Mike Kutro. A centering attempt. Nick Kutro to the net. A shot. Rebound. Oh, the puck bounces right through the crease. Two good opportunities for the Corsairs, both denied. Off Shenarowski's stick, he was able to keep it in, but would have been offsides. Power play is over. The latter part of the power play, it was two good opportunities for Carmel. Ignatius regroups now at center ice. Up the right point, they dump the puck in. Now back down behind the net. At the near half boards, Mike Kutro tried for it. Pirelli races over to try and get it as well. Matthew Gottfried gets it, and it's driven down to Ian O'Connor, tips it off the glass. Glove there by Will York. Cross ice pass back the other way off a stick, and James Willig will play it. Corsairs hold it in, though. Coming in with an opportunity was Kennard with the shot, and that puck is sent back down. Held at center by the Corsairs. Ian O'Connor now takes a shot from 100 feet out. That one wide and left. And we get a whistle. The faceoff will come outside of the attacking end. It'll be the faceoff dot on the near side of the ice. There was a broken stick as well, or a player lost a stick. Face-off, won by the Corsairs. Back to Nick Harma. Losing a skate there was Jared Moore, the junior. 38 games this season, 3 goals, 8 assists, 11 points. Now bringing that puck in was Mike Fuentes. A shot from the point, denied initially, held in. Brian Bell was the guy who took the shot. Pirelli back the other way for the Corsairs. Stops at the left point, tried to throw it to Joey Brada. Held at the point. That puck finally bounces out, back to center. Nick Harma tried for a diagonal pass through center ice. Didn't work. Back the other way we go now. A shot there. Grant Stredler covers up the bounce, and there's a big collision that follows. Grant Stredler went down. He will get up, though. 10:47 to go in period 2. And no penalties will be assessed. I don't believe there will be. Case of lots of speed and not enough stopping room. Face off to the left is Stredler. Draws one by the Corsairs. They'll take it back behind their own net with pressure. Marwick tried to get it up the near half boards. That puck finally squirts out, and the Corsairs come with a good opportunity. Marwick checked there, had the puck knocked off his stick, and he went down in the process. No penalties, though. It was clean. Back out to center now. Coming in 2-on-1, a shot there. Initial block made by Grant Stredler, and the puck went wide to the right. off a stick and back out. Now the Corsairs will come with what is a 3-on-2. Mikey Wysack makes one nice move. Coming in, leaving the puck for, they score! Joey Brada, who I had not been able to get right the entire night, puts the Corsairs ahead 1-0. We'll see who the assist comes from there, but a big one goes to Mike Wysack. He'll probably get the first assist. And that comes with 10:08 to go in period 2. Corsairs win the faceoff. Mikey Wysack taking it in up the near corner. Puck lost back behind the net. Corsairs looking to tack a little bit on here. Wysack again now to the far corner. Tries for the centering attempt. The initial stop is made by Connor White. As we get the call here from the public address announcer. They give Matt Marowick the secondary assist. Now an opportunity back the other way. Good stick by the defense of the Corsairs. So that goal scored by number 18, Joey Brada. Try and keep some stats here for you. Corsairs get it back out to center. Loose puck. Turned over. Ignatius coming back in the other way. They tried center the puck. A blast from the point. That one hit some traffic and went wide and left, but some good opportunities coming now this way. Willick. Loose puck out in front of the Corsairs with a good stick. Get it back out to center. Retrieved by Andre Dragamore now. Corsairs turn it over. Into the attacking zone. Turn over again, Bringing it in there is Donnie Flynn. He takes a shot. That puck will go all the way down to Grant Stredler, who freezes the puck with 8:55 to go in period 2. 1-0 in favor of the Corsairs. Jack Connerky with you. And a good turnout here tonight for both schools. I'm sure the celebration was audible to the fans at home when Carmel got that opening goal in this game to put themselves ahead 1-0. Face off now. Won by Ignatius. That puck went wide and right. Puck's held in along the corner. And finally cleared out. Well, almost cleared out, I should say. Dump back in. Referee has his hand up. It would have been delayed offside, Tad. Ignatius touched it. Puck's turned over. Bad pass there. A shot. Puck bounces out in front. And a great stop there by Grant Stredler, who did not know where the puck was. It goes back down far enough. Not far enough for icing. But good opportunity there for Ignatius again. Carmel's defense has been the difference maker, and Grant Stredler as well, a key contributor to all that. Puck comes back the other way now. It was Keenan Casey leading it in. And Mike Kutro picked it up momentarily there. Turned over now. Here comes an opportunity. A shot. Hits some traffic out in front. The rebound is thrown back behind the net. But Grant Stredler actually was right to the far post. Grant Stredler covers it up to make a save with 7:38 to go in period 2. Ignatius is controlling play down in their offensive end. Faceoff is won by Ignatius. Right off the faceoff, a good shot there, and it went wide right. Held in at the right point, though. Back behind the net. And the Ignatius attacking it. And we get a whistle, a penalty coming up here. One of the Corsairs is going to go to the box. So it'll be an Ignatius power play with 7:27 to go. And into the box is Nick Harma. Maybe a hit to the head. We'll see what they call it here. the public address announcer. Indication was it some sort of a hit to a head. Loose puck out in the front there. They hack away at it. Head contact was the penalty. And it's frozen there by Grant Stredler. Boy, oh boy. He's made some terrific saves here tonight. With 1:45 to go on the power play for Ignatius. Again, a hit to the head was the call. Yes. Ignatius. Yeah. Face off there. It's won by Ignatius. Sure, the Corsairs will try for a shorthanded opportunity. Joe Canar in. He takes a shot. The puck went wide and right. Good opportunity. Back the other way now comes Ignatius. Past center with some speed into the attacking end. Leading the rush there was Dan Klein. There's a few Dannys on this team. Corsairs' initial attempt to clear it out was unsuccessful, but now they'll carry it out themselves. Into the attacking zone. A center, they score! Short-handed goal for Jared Moore. The Corsairs have the lead. Well, they did before, but now it's 2-0 with 6:38 to go in period 2. No, it's still going. Yeah. It's an Ignatius power play. Carmel scored shorthanded. Wow. That's all I can say about play at the moment is wow. And Ignatius still has 57 seconds left on that power play. But now I have a little bit of room to work with. A 2-0 lead here. And nearing the end of period 2. Here comes Joe Pirelli. Back the other way. Racing in. Trying for the breakaway. He's down. He was tripped. A penalty coming up. Maybe a penalty shot. Tripping the call. So that'll negate the power play for Ignatius. And it'll be 4-on-4 for 38 seconds. And then a Carmel power play coming up next. With a 2-0 lead now. This is exciting. It's a 4-on-4 right now, and then it'll become a Carmel power play in 38 seconds. Okay, sounds good. Faceoff will come to the right of Connor White. And the penalty was assessed there to Matthew Godfrey, 2 minutes for tripping. So 4-on-4 for 17 seconds, and Carmel will have a power play with about 1:20, give or take a few seconds. That'll be coming up here momentarily. Ignatius tries to clear it back out, and they do. Taking it in is Dylan Gilbert now. He takes a shot, and he scores. Dylan Gilbert from the top of the right circle deflates some of the momentum for Carmel, cuts the lead in half with a second left on the 4-on-4. Two-1 now, and watch out. Well, we're back to, we now have a Carmel power play. And they officially give it to Dylan Gilbert. He gets the first goal of the game for Ignatius. Corsairs back the other way, and they score again! Ian O'Connor tips it in the crease. Carmel 3, Ignatius 1. I believe it's O'Connor who will get the credit. And that goal rather comes at 5:12. What a way to answer for the Corsairs, who just gave the first goal of the game up. And that puck bounces high up into the air. Staying in play, though. Ian O'Connor gets credit for the goal as Grant Stredler freezes the puck. So an offensive period here in 2. Carmel with 3 goals. St. Ignatius with 1. 4 goals combined. That's how you like it. That's hockey for you. It can change like that. The goals, all 4 of these goals coming here within about 5 minutes of each other. Corsairs still have to play defense, so a good opportunity and a blocker save by Grant Stredler, who turned it wide and right. Puck bounces now to the near corner. Back behind the net. Stredler hugs the far post, rather. Puck bounces out to the near corner. There by Keenan Casey. He tried to take a shot, hit some traffic out in front. Held in. Back behind the boards, and Wysek picks it up in the near corner. Threw it forward, and here come the Corsairs back the other way. Coming in with the puck is Matt Morwick. Tried to throw it to Joe Pirelli on the rush. Pirelli goes down. A Carmel power play again. Joe Pirelli's tripped. A pretty obvious tripping call, if I do say so myself. And so a Carmel power play will come up now with 4:16 to go in period number 2. Penalty goes to Mike Fuentes. 2 minutes for tripping. The faceoff will come to the right of Connor White. 2 guys into the box, actually. Might be a misconduct penalty. There's only one penalty in the box. Or one penalty on the board, my apologies. Change that to a check from behind as that puck is frozen by White. Serving that penalty is James Willock, serving the 2-minute penalty. So it is still a Carmel power play, but going into the box for a 5-minute misconduct was Mike Fuentes. Again, playing with fire is St. Ignatius as they put some pressure in, shorthanded. Corsairs with Mike Kutro now over the line into the attacking zone, slowing up at the right side. Shenderowski takes a shot from the right side. The puck hits some traffic out in front, bouncing wide. Held in by Shenderowski at the point. He lets the shot go. That puck goes just up and over the net. Good opportunity there. Puck's held back behind with Mike Kutro now, up to the far corner. Spins around with the puck and gives it off to, might be Nick Kutro. Might be wrong, though. It is Nick Kutro. Thanks for spinning around there. Back to Mike Kutro, back behind the net. Tries to center it. Another shot there goes wide, just to the right side. And they score! Mike Kutro from the right circle picks up the puck. Top shelf at the far post right at the corner. 4-1 Carmel. Mike to Nick. It was Nick Kutro, my apologies. Can't even get the call right. But nonetheless, one of the Kutro brothers did it. And a big assist there to his brother, Mike. Time to the goal, 2:58 on the power play. Carmel has scored once shorthanded, once even strength, and twice on the power play tonight. And they've had 3 power plays tonight, so they're 2 for 3. Those are pretty good numbers. Pirelli turns it over, coming in. He takes a shot. That puck hit iron. Went right to the right side. Puck back the other way now. Dan Klein picked it up and threw it forward for Charlie Thompson. That puck's back behind the net. down to the near corner now. Check down behind there was Nick Harma. With 2 minutes, 14 seconds to go, the puck hit the roof, bounced back in play. As I said, 2:12 to go in period 2, and a 4-1 game in favor of Carmel. What I said was an offensive explosion is now an offensive outpouring in period number 2. What lovely balloons they have hanging from the ceiling here as well. Maybe it's target practice for the hockey players. A little bit of a random observation for you here from the edge in Bensonville, where the winner will face the winners of the new Trier White Notre Dame game. That one's coming up at 8:35 Central Time here at this rink. So I'm sure those fans, actually I can see some of the new Trier, maybe Notre Dame fans off to my left, some of the players as well. Puck's turned over back the other way now. Ryan Bell took a shot. That one went wide and left. Puck's held by Matthew Gottfried, then turned out to center, where it's retrieved by Will York. Corsairs will regroup. Defensive end. A few nice moves there with some confidence coming in as Jared Moore. Moore to the net. He takes his shot, and Connor White will freeze the puck, stopping play with 1:23 to go in period number 2. Still a 4-1 game in favor of Carmel. Still, yeah, that's right. They haven't scored in 2 whole minutes. But some absolutely dreadful penalties taken by St. Ignatius. Interference at 14:33, which went to Ryan Willock, and then at 6:04 remaining, it went to Matthew Gottfried for tripping. Carmel converted on that power play. And then about 2 minutes later in the box, it was Mike Fuentes for check from behind. He's still in the box for that one. His teammates served the penalty, though. A minute remaining in period 2. 4-1 in favor of Carmel. And the Corsairs come back out. It's Ian O'Connor. Puck's turned over back the other way, though. Ignatius coming into their attacking end. Leading the rush there is Andre Dragamore. He took a shot which went off the glass to the far corner. Corsairs pick it back up. Wysack tried to get it to center with Joe Pirelli, but it's turned back wide, dumped in. And a line change will occur here for Ignatius with now half a minute remaining in period 2. They're going to need the Zamboni out to resurface the ice. These first 2 periods have been crazy. Icing will be waved off as the puck last touched a stick of St. Ignatius. And 14 seconds remaining now in period 2. Puck's turned over. Ian O'Connor. Corsairs will hold the last rush in this period with 7 seconds to go. Coutro into the net. A shot there is stopped by Connor White. Puck off the glass, 1. And guess what? Carmel scores 4 times. Ignatius only once. We will take a break. The intermission is coming up, and both teams will need it. We will be back with you in a few moments. Again, through 30 minutes of play, Carmel is just 15 minutes away from going to the state championship. They've got a tough third period ahead. That's all coming up next here. Carmel Catholic High School Hockey here on IHSA TV. We welcome you back here to the Edge in Bensonville, just before the start of period number 3. Jack Conerty with you at the Carmel Catholic High School's Broadcasting Club's presentation of Carmel hockey. The Corsairs in the semifinal round of the Blackhawk Cup playoffs, taking on St. Ignatius. And period 2 was a story of offense for one team. And if you're just tuning in, well, it's the team that you want it to be. That's right. Let's go through the scoring in period number 2. Corsairs opened it up, scoring at 10:08 in period 2, coming from Joey Brada, assisted by Mikey Wysack and Matt Marwick. That made it 1-0 Carmel. Carmel would score again. I didn't get the time, but it was within about 8 minutes. We'll call it 8 minutes. And that made it a 2-0 game. The goal coming unassisted from Jared Moore made it 2-0. Then, and that was a shorthanded goal, by the way. Then, just a few minutes later, it would be St. Ignatius. And a goal came there from number 22. It came from Mike Flynn. 22. He made it a 2-1 game. Cut the deficit in half. But then some unfortunate penalties taken by St. Ignatius. A tripping call assessed to Matthew Gottfried at 6:04. He gave the Carmel a power play, and just about a minute later, Corsairs went ahead 3-1 with a goal, an excellent goal by Ian O'Connor. Then again, just a few minutes later, about 2 minutes later, to the box went number 12, Mike Fuentes. 2 minutes for a check from behind, and Carmel capitalized on that power play as well. Scoring the goal in that case was Nick Coutreau, assisted by his brother Mike Coutreau. That made it a 4-1 game. That's where we are now. We welcome you back here. Period number 3 underway at the Edge in Bensonville. And right off the face-off, the puck was down, and guess what? It's another Carmel power play. This will be their fourth opportunity of the game. You know, in football, it's the team that's least penalized is the team that normally will win the game, but I guess in this game you could apply that. The team that's least penalized is the team that's outperforming the other. 2 minutes to the box is Dan Klein, what I would assume is a tripping call. Tripping was the call. We wait for the public address announcer, who slowly talks and tells us what the penalty is. It is a power play, yeah. Yeah, it's Carmel power play. That's correct. Now with 1:32 to go in period number 3, a 4-1 game in favor of Carmel, and the puck will be taken back to center. Spun at center. Ian O'Connor picks it up the near half boards. He'll take it over the blue line into the attacking zone. And a shot there from Nick Coutreau went just wide right. Held in at the right side now by Mikey Wysack. Back behind the net, the puck went. Corsairs working with 1:08 to go on this power play now, and the puck's brought out. It's cleared the length of the ice, 200 feet. Ian O'Connor in there to get it. Racing after the puck, though, was Ryan Willock. Puck rounds to the near corner, or the far corner now. In the Ignatius attacking end, the puck was picked up there by Patrick Connolly, who tried to take it to the net. Back behind, 48 seconds to go. Carmel's power play, their fourth of the game. They are 2 for 3, which is pretty good. Better than some of the Blackhawks games this year. That puck is thrown in far enough for icing. You don't want to ice the puck on a power play. That's something you really, really don't want to do. Carmel did it. Face off there, won by the Corsairs, but then temporarily lost. Patrick Connolly picked it up. Far corner. 26 seconds to go on the Carmel power play now. And here we go. Pack past center ice. Joe Pirelli picking it up, trying to drive in. Threw it to Wysack at the slot, and that puck bounces wide and left. Now 8 seconds to go on the power play. 12:51 to go in period 3. 4-1 in favor of Carmel. Puck's brought back out to center ice. picked up by Jared Moore. Power plays over, 5-on-5. Back to full strength we go. And Marwick got hit somewhere. He was slow to get up and was a little slow to move around the ice. Back the other way now. Here comes an opportunity. Will York tried to lead the rush. He handed it off to Dan Klein, but it went right through his stick. Over to the corner now. Picked up by Dylan Gilbert back behind the net. Gilbert will take it to the far corner. He tries to throw it from a weird angle, and it hits some traffic out in front. The Corsairs will come back the other way. Wysack brings it in for Joe Pirelli back behind the net as they dump that puck in. Around the near corner now. Back out to center. Off to Wysack, who dumped it in. Corsairs will get a change with 12 minutes to go here in period 3. Puck's back out to center ice. Big hit there, and it looked like two St. Ignatius players hit each other. Donnie Flynn and Dylan Gilbert. The referee took a wipe out as well. Here comes a 2-on-1 back the other way. A shot there and a great save by Grant Stredler. What a great glove save with pressure coming from St. Ignatius. 11:40 to go, period 3. Corsairs still have a 3-goal lead. Jack Connerkey with you here at the Edge in Bensonville, here on IHSA TV. The Carmel Catholic High School Broadcasting Club, their proud presentation. A centering attempt there. That was a dangerous opportunity. Puck's held. A shot from the left circle came from Ryan Willick. Puck's held along the near corner. Back behind the net. Corsairs pick it up. John Vandervalk. Joey Brada hands it to Kutro. Kutro lost the puck, though, at center ice. And it'll go very far. It'll go far enough to the end boards. Ryan Willick chased it. And he'll bring it up now. Pass center. Tried for a pass. Looking for Mike Flynn. But the puck bounced off his stick all the way down to the far corner. Turned over. Momentarily. A shot there. It goes just up and above the net. With a 10:45 to go in period 3. And Kutro picks up the puck. Back the other way he goes. Tried to make a nice move and escape the wrath of one defender. Didn't work. Puck to an empty end of nice off of Mike Kutro's stick, and back out we go the other way. Here comes an opportunity. Keenan Casey in. And a good stick there by the Corsairs. Secondary attempt went wide and left from Charlie Thompson's stick. And the Viator, or rather the Ignatius Center. Why not call him Viator for some reason? St. Ignatius, St. Viator, two different schools. Viator, of course, a big rival of Carmel. So is St. Rita. They didn't qualify for the Red Championship this year. Glenbrook North and New Trier, a rematch of 2008 and the 2011 Blackhawk Cup playoffs. That game this Sunday at the United Center, as the Corsairs did go off sides with 10:08 to go in period 3. Ignatius, enrollment-wise, I believe they're somewhere in the 13s, maybe 1327. Relatively smaller school. Carmel's about 1,000 people more, if my numbers are still accurate. If I cited my sources properly, which I didn't do very well in high school. And I remember the good old MLA format. And a shot there from De La Cluse goes wide and left of the net. Corsairs hold it in. A wraparound attempt. They score! Corsairs 5, Ignatius 1. And it was a wraparound attempt from maybe Morowick. Yeah. They did now. Even strength goal, a wraparound attempt, and a beauty. And the Corsairs now lead by 4. And we'll wait for a official word, a whistle word. Don't know what that means, but official word coming from the public address announcer here momentarily. And we get a whistle. Ignatius went offside, stopping play with 9:21. Marwick gets credit for the goal. Joe Pirelli, excuse me. And the secondary assist going to Mike Wysack. So here was a team that on Saturday, St. Ignatius had 10 players with at least a .5 of which had, I believe, more than 2 points in the game, including a 4-point day from Charlie Thompson, 2 goals and 2 assists, and they scored 12 goals in that outing. Now they've been limited to only 1 goal through almost 2.5 periods here at the Edge in Bensenville. Two completely different teams. Talking about Ignatius and Carmel as well. They were limited by Loyola, probably one of their toughest tests of the season, as any player will tell you. Only 3 goals, and they gave up 2. What I found so interesting about the game on Saturday was at the high school level, goaltending is good, but when you're able to hold a lead for in a period and a half like the Corsairs did, considering the fact that Samson Niamotka scored the game-winning goal midway through that period, number 2, when you're able to hold that lead, hold that 1-goal lead, and shut the door in these kinds of situations, that talks to the depth and the talent of your team. I think that's what Carmel did really well on Saturday, which surprised me. It's hard to hold a 1-goal lead in high school hockey or in any sport or in any level of hockey. Puck's turned over. Here comes Carmel back the other way. Mike Kutro picked it up, tried to throw it to his brother Nick. They lost the puck, though. And Ignatius unable to hold the puck in the defensive end. Mike Kutro had the puck in the crease there, but the puck bounces back the other way. Here comes Ignatius over the line, coming in. They take a shot. That one went off the pads of Grant Stredler. Turn wide. Corsairs hold it, though. Turnover. Blast there and a good glove save. Shot coming from Matthew Gottfried and a pretty challenging pass or shot on goal. Glove save. Grant Stredler has been by far one of the top guys tonight. Oh. Spill a little bit of fruit drink on my paper. That's never a good thing. Thank God it's period 3. Otherwise, we'd smell like strawberry Powerade or brand drink that I can't mention. To a good old running gag we had last year during Carmel broadcast. And, of course, our great sponsor is the good J.T. Kloss once mentioned, Oxygen. Those running parodies of various sponsors we had. He was a creative guy. I couldn't have thought of that. Puck's in the neutral zone. It's turned over. Back the other way. Dylan Gilbert bringing it in. He takes a shot. That one went up into the air right behind the Zamboni entrance for the Chicago Steel, who is the main tenant here at the Edge in Bensenville. The Steel, of course, are a United States Hockey League team, one of the premier junior teams in the country. A lot of those guys, former USHL alumni, are in the NHL. I'm trying to think of the ones that are in San Jose, because I believe there are a few. 6:40 to go here, period 3 from the Edge in Bensenville. The Blackhawk Cup playoffs. In the semifinals, the Corsairs have a 5-1 lead. Again, Jack Connerkey with you. And again, one of those stretches, Carmel hasn't scored in 2 whole minutes. Oh no. A little bit of sarcasm. Nonetheless, you get the point. Speaking of the point, that puck came from the right point there with Matthew Gottfried holding it in. Watson checks back and forth. John Brown threw it out, and it'll go far enough for icing. No, it won't. Waved off by the referee, or rather the linesman. And Connor White went out the plate. Interesting that they stuck with Connor White after that second period. But he is the senior, so I guess they consider, considering it's his last game, let him stand and play, as Ignatius went off sides with 5:59 to go in period 3. When you talk about coaches here, you talk about the head coach of Ignatius, Joe Gottfried. Quite a resume. He is a St. Rita alumni. He was the captain of St. Rita when he was a senior back in good old 1976. Played Division II hockey for the U of I Chicago, for University of Illinois Chicago. That puck hit iron, by the way. And the mascot at the time, you probably never guess it, the Chicas, I believe is how it's pronounced. Maybe Chicas. I believe it's Chicas. Whatever a Chica is, that's what their old mascot used to be. And he played in the Continental Hockey League for the Chicago Cardinals as well. And one of the interesting things about Coach Joe Gottfried was the fact that he was the assistant coach for the 2003 United States Deaf Olympic hockey team. And they won bronze that year. That game was in Sundsvall, Sweden. You get a good old Swedish meatball there as well, I hear. Here's a shot from the right circle. That one coming from Andre Dragomore, and it's covered up by Grant Stredler. And it's unfortunate we don't have shots on goal tonight because it would give us, well, it would give us an indication of that, yes, but it'd tell you just how good Grant Stredler's been in net. Considering the fact that Ignatius pulled 51 shots on goal the other day against Cary Grove, I don't know. I would imagine both of these teams are equally balanced in the shots on goal. Maybe Carmel's favoring a little bit more as the Corsairs with Wysack have an opportunity. They score a breakaway goal scored by number 48, Mikey Wysack. The senior puts the Corsairs ahead 5 goals. It's now 6-1 with 4:51 to go in period number 3. All alone and maybe even unassisted was Wysack. If everything stays the same here, the game-winning goal for the Corsairs was scored around 6 or 7 minutes to go in the second period by Jared Moore, the junior. He'd get credit for the game-winning goal. Back the other way we go. Puck's into the attacking end. And of course, here's back the other way. Here comes Joe Pirelli all alone into the net. Pirelli goes, he shoots, and a good save there by Connor White. Corsairs with 2 breakaways in a short amount of time. 2 good chances. Many good chances in this game. It started off with a pretty even balanced attack between the 2 teams in period 1. It was a close game with no score, and I didn't think period 2 would get any better. But what was a wide open period 2, and maybe even a more wide open, certainly a more wide open period 2 and period 3. Carmel really stepped out in front there. And the only goal from St. Ignatius came from Mike Flynn. He got his second goal of the playoffs. A lot of guys get goals and assists tonight for the Corsairs. Ian O'Connor holding the puck into the right point now. A shot there. The puck bounced out. A centering attempt. They score! Corsairs 7, Ignatius 1. And the Slaughter Fest continues here at the Engine Bensonville. With 3:53 to go in period number 3. Carmel's last 3 goals all coming even strength 5-on-5. Credit will probably go to Samson Niamodka possibly, or Ian O'Connor. Not positive who scored the goal. We will learn from the public address announcer in a minute as he talks. Niamodka gets the goal, Samson Niamodka. And the assist coming from number 41, that's Joe DiBartolo. He's a senior. The last few years, DiBartolo's been a big penalty minutes guy. You've seen him in the box a lot. In fact, in the regular season this year, I didn't even list how many penalty minutes he had, but he was in the box a lot during games. And this year he's came out and had more of a offensive presence for the Corsairs. He's assisted, well, this would be his sixth time, in in 31 games. But a big contribution there from Joseph DiBartolo. And the Corsairs now lead by 6 with under 3 minutes to play in period 3. This has been a pretty fun game to watch for a Carmel fan. And if you're an Ignatius fan, you've got to wonder, you know, the fact that they had a 12-2 win on Saturday. What happened here? The tides have been turned. Just Kerry Grove said, we want a little bit of payback, and Carmel said, we will do that for you. I doubt that happened, but here comes Kutro in the line now. Nick Kutro throws it off to Brada. Back to Mike Kutro, and a little too hot to handle. Kutro goes down, and a power play coming up for the Corsairs. Now, 2:13 to go in period number 3. Carmel gets their 5th power play of the game. And going to the box for the 2nd consecutive time in this period is Dan Klein. So Carmel gets a power play opportunity here with 2 minutes and 7 seconds to go. Slashing the call against Klein. Been a lot of writing in the score sheet here tonight. Almost out of boxes, in fact, for goals. Penalties, most certainly. Carmel's been the more disciplined team here tonight as they've only taken 2 penalties. They actually took the first penalty of the game, a tripping call to Mike Wysack, and then a call of head contact in period 2, and that call went to Nick Harma. Corsairs get the puck back on the defensive end. Kutro skating forward. Here comes Nick Kutro on the line. He took a shot, but the puck was deflected by Mike Fuentes. Matthew Gottfried spins it back around on the defensive end, and here we go out past center. 56 seconds to go on the Carmel power play, nearing the final minute of play as the puck is frozen and a little bit of kerfuffling to follow. 52 seconds left on the Carmel power play. 1:05 to go in period 3. And overtime most certainly will not be needed. This game will be 1 in 45. And a penalty coming up now. It'll be a 5-on-3 for 52 seconds for Carmel. At 1:03 or 1:05 of period number 3, I would assume it's some sort of an instigation penalty. Dylan Gilbert in the box. Slashing the call again. .37 seconds to go here. Short-handed. Ignatius tries to take some shots at the net. Corsairs get it back the other way now. Past center ice. 27 to go. Period 3. 8 seconds left on that first penalty. And not that it'll matter at this point. And another penalty coming up here. It would be against Ignatius, and they will call it. 9.9 remaining, and Ignatius to the box. Another 5-on-3 here. Not that it matters, like I said. This is team penalty number 7 on the night. It's kind of undisciplined at that point. It was James Willigan to the box. A shot there. And the Corsairs, interference, by the way, was the call. The clock stops with 1 7/10 remaining in period 3. Carmel with the 5-on-3. Carmel with a 6-goal lead. And they will advance to the state championship on Thursday night as they take on Notre Dame, or the winner of the Notre Dame New Trier White game. Carmel is going to the state championship. This is quite spectacular to watch. The Corsairs played 3 periods, outscored, outplayed, and dominated their opponents. The 7-1 final, that is the score. As the teams meet at center ice in the great tradition in hockey, the handshakes, the Corsairs will be back here at this very rink in 2 nights to face, as I said, the winner of the Notre Dame New Trier White game. That one's coming up. Let's take you through the goals in this game, and there are a lot of them. The Corsairs opened up scoring in period 2 with 10 minutes, 8 seconds to go. In that second period, Carmel scored with Joey Brada, assisted by Mikey Wysack and Matt Marwick. Corsairs would score again with about 7 minutes left in period 2 to make it a 2-0 game. That goal coming from Jared Moore. St. Ignatius got their lone goal of the game with 5:12 to go in period 2. Rather, 5:28 to go in period 2. That goal scored by Mike Flynn unassisted. Did I mention the Jared Moore goal was shorthanded? I don't think I need to. Corsairs went on to score again 2 more times in period number 2. Goals coming from Ian O'Connor at 5:12 and Nick Kutro assisted by Mike Kutro on the power play. Both goals coming at the power play at 2:58 remaining in period number 2. Corsairs went on to period 3 and scored 3 times, thrice in period 3. Goals coming from Matt Marwick, assisted by Joe Pirelli and Mikey Wysack at 9:35 in period 3. At about 4:51 in period 3, Mike Wysack again scores, made it a 6-1 game. The Corsairs' final goal of the game came from Samson Niamotka, assisted by Joseph DiBartolo at 3:53 to go in period 3. The game-winning goal goes to Jared Moore. Congratulations to him, and congratulations to the Corsairs as well. Congratulations to the St. Ignatius Wolfpack on a great season. Better luck to them next year as well. That is it here from the Edge in Bensonville. The Corsairs to the state championship on Thursday night. This has been Carmel Hockey. I'm Jack Connerky. We'll see you again then. Have a great evening, everyone.